When did America go from the globe's melting pot to the planet's pressure cooker? As over in Dearborn, Michigan, we're starting to see physical clashes over religion, as Dearborn has become the country's first Arab-majority city, which recently caused controversy over their religion's incredibly loud calls to prayer 5 times a day.
This is the mosque being criticized for the use of its loudspeaker for its call to prayer. The director tells me this has been an ongoing complaint from a small minority in the community, and he insists no rules are being broken.
Yeah, this is crazy. We don't want to bother anybody.
But the mosques in East Dearborn are now at times waking us up at 5:30 in the morning with the call to prayer.
So outside a city council meeting, 2 separate groups were planning conflicting protests. But even the night before, when street journalist Cam Higbee was setting up, a mysterious black truck started following him.
This guy's following us around too, right here.
This one over by the wall?
Yeah, he's been following us. He's been tailing us big time.
Yeah.
Which was later joined by a drone.
Oh, there's a drone above us. Whoa, there's like somebody watching us with a drone, yeah. You see that? There's a light on us too. Oh, the drone went way up high when chat started talking about the black truck. Can't even see it. It's leaving now. They talked about the black truck and it's leaving.
Batteries.
It could be batteries. It could be batteries.
I don't know about you, but it's pretty haunting to think that US citizens can't document a protest without being tracked by unknown forces, possibly representing a foreign country. So as the protest commenced, they immediately clashed, with the majority of them waving foreign flags, as a masked man feigned like he wanted to fight.
Yeah, take your mask off. Take your mask off.
Now he's people.
It's interesting how he postured like he wanted to punch him, even beginning to take off his mask, only to suddenly stop and almost wait for someone to step in between them, as this didn't look like a fight he was going to win, so the police were protecting him more than anything. Now this next scene I'm not even certain I can show on here, but American Jake Long began antagonizing the other side by slapping their religious text with bacon, only to immediately be attacked by the Dearborn residents, snatching it away, saying he was going to burn it. As they also sucker punched along, luckily doing next to no damage. And luckily Long didn't get hurt, but sucker punching someone should be a felony, but for some reason, he was simply allowed to do it right in front of the police, who did next to nothing to protect the American, or at the very least, freedom of speech. And sadly, this became a reoccurring theme, as Cam Higbee was also attacked.
Why is he not welcome on a public sidewalk?
Get the camera out of my face. Get that camera out of my face, or I'll take it. Okay?
To which Cam reported he was not only maced, but was robbed as well, or the local coppers couldn't care less.
My main issue here is that you said I could go into the station later and file a report. He's in black bloc. You're never gonna find him again. Yeah, that is police work. It's lazy. So you know that a crime happened, and you're gonna let it slide because why? Then go arrest him. Okay, find me somebody who can. Okay, yeah, find the police report after he's gone and you'll never find him again. This is lazy police work.
And Cam calls out how it almost seemed the cop was smirking at the idea of his attacker never being found, as I saw the same exact thing in LA. They're so desperate to downplay the crime rates that they make it as difficult as possible to report the crimes, from saying report it online to getting your online report rejected days later, saying go into their local substation that by then these journalists are likely not even in the same state. as the Dearborn police look legitimately scared of their mob.
Officer, why are they able to make threats unfettered? Why do they have total impunity out here? They've attacked me, they pepper sprayed me, nothing has happened. They punched Jake in the face, they sprayed Jake. They have total impunity.
This is the best police department here. Nobody beats Dearborn police.
So Cam escalated this to their mayor.
Today on the streets of Dearborn, I was pepper sprayed, maced by protesters because I asked them simply why they were harassing and touching another individual who had stated repeatedly that he was only on their side of the street to talk to them and have a dialogue. I watched people that are in this room get attacked by other people that are in this room. I watched your officers not respond to those attacks repeatedly. I feel like a Demi, a second-class citizen.
As it sadly seems that he is indeed a second-class citizen in this specific American city, where we have seen the left pick and choose on when to enforce a law, whether it be for Democrat activists, non-citizens in blue cities, or even Antifa. But this is the first time we've seen them selectively enforce a law seemingly based on religion, as even into the evening, Christians continued to be surrounded and attacked.
Hey, why you throwing rocks at me? Hey, what's going on?
Later saying he was spit on.
He got spit on. He didn't touch anyone, he got spit on.
But the only arrest I saw was one of the conservatives.
Officers, what are you arresting him for?
Now interestingly, those inflatable fools in animal costumes came to protest on their side. It's ironic how the left is constantly crying for open borders, but bringing in a large population that is twice as socially conservative than the American right, which will likely be the end of all their liberal values and progressive movements. Not to mention in London, they're outright telling this to leftist activists.
No need for that. We're on the same side, bro. Yes, we are, bro.
Just because the left marches in lockstep with every single talking point the Democrats put on social media doesn't mean this group of newcomers is as easily controlled as American liberals. And if the media was responsible, they'd be educating them on this concerning eventuality. But no, just look at their reporting over these protests. Of course, the local CBS affiliate made it about religious phobias. The ABC site said the Dearborn residents responded to the protesters with unity and kindness, promoting coexistence. But even when the local Fox News reported on this, they framed it as a alt-right rally getting overwhelmed by a large group of activists determined to promote peace. It's insane to think the punching, macing, spitting, and robbing of conservatives somehow translates to unity and kindness determined to promote peace. But without street journalists like Cam Higbee, Brendan Gudenschwager, Haley West, and award-winning journalist Nick Shirley, the public would only think the alt-right attacked the peace-loving Dearborn residents. But what's happening in Dearborn, Michigan should be a warning to the entire country. The corporate media should be informing the people of how this could potentially be your community, but for some reason they're even willing to destroy their own credibility to conceal this. So if you appreciate my concise, unbiased, but sometimes lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, subscribe to Decoy Voice.